Hey, do me a favor. Take a moment and just smile. That's it. Give me a big old smile with lots of teeth. Nice. But wait a second. I noticed something about a lot of your smiles, especially if you're between the ages of 8 and 14. You're wearing braces. Now, I know what you're thinking. Some of you might be embarrassed, and others don't want to talk about it. And a few of you are like, yeah, thanks for reminding me why my teeth hurt. Because yes, braces can be a sore subject. Literally.
Ouch!
And for those of you who are younger than 8, there's a good chance braces are in your future. But why? Why do so many kids have to wear braces?
Oh.
What was life like before dental braces were invented? And most importantly, how do braces actually work? It's time for some straight talk and another big whiff of science on
Who smarted? Who smarted? Who's smart? Is it you? Is it me? Is it science or history? Listen up, everyone. We make smarting lots of fun on Who Smarted.
Tell me if the following scene sounds familiar at all. You're at a brightly lit orthodontist's office. They've taken some x-rays of your mouth and even made a gel cast of your bite. And now, you're just waiting anxiously.
Yep, your dentist was right. Your teeth are starting to crowd, and you have an overbite. Looks like you need braces, Miranda.
No, not braces. Anything but braces. My friend Mikey has braces and he says they hurt so much. And Demetrius always gets food stuck in his braces. And Alice has to wear a crazy headgear at night. And...
Yep, whether it happened to you, or an older sibling, or your second cousin, there's pretty much no kid out there who looks forward to getting braces.
No. Please, no.
Of course, there's no law that says you have to get them, right? In fact, it wasn't even that long ago that braces didn't even exist. Isn't that right, Doctor?
Yep. In fact, modern braces have only been around since the 1970s. Can you imagine what life was like before braces like you know them existed?
No, I haven't given it much thought.
Well, let me tell you. Humans never really liked the appearance of crooked teeth.
So they were never in style?
Nope. Dating as far back as 1000 BC, the Etruscans were concerned with their toothy appearance and mummified their rich women with gold bridges, almost like grills, for the afterlife. Apparently, it was a vanity thing. And then there were the Egyptians. You want to hear something gross that they did?
How gross?
It's pretty gross.
I bet it's not that gross.
Archaeologists dug up Egyptian mummies with gold bands wrapped around their teeth. These bands were thought to close their gaps and straighten teeth, but just like braces, the bands needed to be tightened every so often. Back then, the Egyptians used catgut, which is basically animal intestines, to tighten those gold bands.
Yep, that's pretty gross.
Indeed. Hundreds of years would pass, yet still we weren't winning the war on crooked teeth. During ancient Greek and Roman times, the best solution to straighten teeth amounted to using gold strips of wire that only the wealthiest citizens could afford. In Rome, physician Aulus Cornelius Caelius tried to help the poor by advising them to push on their baby's teeth every day to help move them to the right position. Talk about patience.
Wow, that's crazy.
You'd have to fast forward to the 18th and 19th centuries before real improvements in orthodontia began. In France, physician Pierre Fauchard developed an orthodontic metallic band called a bandeau, which was like a mouthguard to help straighten teeth. In 1819, Christopher Francois Delabarre invented the wire crib, a half-circle contraption placed on both the upper and lower set of teeth to hold them in place. His invention gave new meaning to the term brace face.
Okay, I'm lucky I didn't have crooked teeth back then, but still.
Hang on. Can we back up for 1 second? What exactly is an orthodontist, and how is that different from a dentist?
Good question. Dentists and orthodontists both help patients with their oral health, but in different ways. Dentistry is a broad medical specialty dealing with teeth, gums, nerves, and the jaw, while orthodontics is a specialty within dentistry that focuses on correcting bites, occlusion, which is the positioning of teeth, and the straightness of teeth. In fact, ortho means straight.
So an orthodontist is...
Someone who straightens teeth. But I have a question. Why are my teeth so messed up? And not just mine, like every one of my friends. Except Fiona. She's like perfect.
Now that's a great question. I was thinking the same thing.
Would you believe it's not actually your teeth that are messed up, but rather your jaw? Back in caveman, cavewoman times, humans evolved much larger jaws to chew on much tougher foods.
Oh, this meat is so tough to chew.
Over time, foods got softer and easier to chew, and jaws got smaller.
Grilled cheese and soup. So soft and slurpy.
But that didn't stop humans from getting 32 adult teeth, which means mouths become overcrowded, jaws are crooked, and in most humans there is a malocclusion, or bad bite.
Ah, so it's not your teeth that's the problem. It's your jaw.
Exactly. The term malocclusion was first used by 20th century American dentist Edward Angle, who was known as the father of American orthodontics. He created dozens of tools to help straighten teeth, including the E-arch in the early 1900s, which was a metallic device that helped expand the arch of your mouth. He standardized his invention so that other orthodontists could use them on their patients.
Earlier, you said they used gold bands and stuff. Did everyone just have a ton of bling in their mouths?
Another great question, Miranda. Dentists and later orthodontists used whatever materials they could find. Gold and silver were pretty common. But sometimes they'd end up using ivory, copper, zinc, and even wood. Still, gold was the preferred material back then, especially since you could easily bend it with the use of heat.
All right, smarty pants. Time for a quick quiz on braces. Let's see if you can guess the right answers to these 3 questions. First question. Why do kids get braces between the ages of 8 and 14?
You got me.
Some of you might have guessed it. The perfect time to get braces is when you have all or most of your adult teeth, but your head and mouth are still growing. Question 2. How long do people typically wear braces? Is it A, 6 months to 1 year, B, 1 to 3 years, or C, 4 to 5 years?
I think I know this. B.
B is correct.
It's a slow process.
Ugh.
Last question. What food is it hard to eat with braces? Is it A, Jell-O, B, soup, or C, popcorn? If you said C, popcorn, you got it.
Popcorn is especially tricky because it gets caught in your braces. And candy is even worse because it can get trapped and the sugar will erode your teeth.
How'd you do on our quiz? Well, here's the biggest question of them all. How do braces actually straighten out your teeth? We'll get straight to it right after this quick word. And we're back. So, how do braces work? Luckily, we're at the orthodontists.
Yay, lucky me.
In the early 1900s, orthodontists would wrap bands around every single tooth and then run a wire through all the bands. The wire would then have to be adjusted every so often to apply pressure on the teeth in hopes of getting them straightened. Fast forward to the 1970s and the big breakthroughs. Orthodontists began using dental adhesive, basically a very sticky glue-like substance, to anchor brackets onto each tooth. The adhesive did away with the need to use wire throughout the entire mouth to hold teeth in place. To keep braces set and tight, orthodontists also began using smaller materials like elastic ligatures, bands, and tie wires.
That seems a lot less awful. What were some other breakthroughs?
Another breakthrough actually took away the bling from braces. No more use of gold or silver. Instead, orthodontists began using stainless steel to make braces. Stainless steel was a cheaper and more effective way of getting braces onto their patients.
Gotcha. So, can you tell me what kind of braces are available?
Nowadays, there's a wide variety of braces to choose from. It really depends on the condition of your teeth and what needs to be fixed. There's the stainless steel braces, which you can even get in your favorite color.
Yeah, that's the kind most of my friends have.
There's also lingual braces, which are designed to go behind your teeth. Those are better for specific types of misaligned teeth.
I see.
And then there are ceramic braces, which are the same idea as stainless steel but are clear in appearance. But the braces that are super popular these days, especially for adults, are the ones that look like clear retainers called Invisalign.
Oh, invisible. I've heard of those.
Oh, I'm sure you have. Invisalign are virtually invisible plastic trays you pop over your teeth to help them move into the right position over time. Some people may not even notice you have them on. The only time you take them off is when you're about to eat or drink dark liquids.
I see. Well, I gotta say, I've learned a lot about braces and I'm not feeling so bad about getting them now. Actually, I'm kind of excited.
That's terrific, Miranda. Any other questions?
Do you think I can go old school and get custom-made gold braces? I'm a bling kind of gal.
That might be a better question for your parents. A big shout out to our big fan, Maya V in Keller, Texas. Thanks for listening. This episode, Braces, was written by Yudi Pack and voiced by Jason Williams, Imogen Williams, Adam Tex Davis, Max Kamaski, and Jerry Colbert. Technical direction and sound design by Josh Hahn. Who Smarted is recorded and mixed at the Relic Room Studio. Our associate producer is Max Kamaski. The theme song is by Brian Suarez, with lyrics written and performed by Adam Tex Davis. Who Smarted was created and produced by Adam Tex Davis and Jerry Colbert. This is an Atomic Entertainment production.